Now, if you're planning a wedding or are just like us and are nosy, then you're going to love this one. We sat down with wedding planner to the stars, Tara Fay, to find out what and where the hottest places are for celebs and how to get a great venue for every budget.
You would not believe your eyes if 10 million fireflies.
Yes, when you have a magazine deal and are a rich celebrity, the sky's the limit on where you can have your wedding. We met up with celebrity wedding planner Tara Fay in the Ritz-Carlton Powers Court to find out how the celebs did it and how you can do your wedding without spending the big bucks. So who's had their wedding in the glitzy Ritz?
Robbie Keane had his wedding here. A very big affair.
I'd say so, yeah. I saw the pictures, I think, in the magazine. But so they did a marquee, though. So
they had their dining in the ballroom here, and then they had a marquee covering the secret garden area for sort of late night part of the wedding.
Okay, and Powers Court, the area in general is beautiful, but it is very popular with celebs.
It's very, very popular. Ronan Keating had his wedding party actually in Powers Court House a number of years ago, so that was quite different at the time. I think he was ahead of the trend of having a smaller wedding overseas and then a big party in Powers Court House, which he invited a lot of people to.
So that's one type of wedding, but another big celeb trend is to get married in a castle.
Ireland is very lucky that we have lots of gorgeous castles, and we have a lot of international celebrities that have used our castles. Very famously, of course, Paul McCartney used Castle Leslie for his wedding.
That didn't end well, though.
Not terribly well. Brian McFadden, when he married Kerry McDonagh, got married in Slane Castle.
Okay.
Ashford,
you actually were the wedding planner for that wedding.
I was actually.
So Brian and Kerry may have ended badly, but it was a completely different story on their wedding day.
The wedding was beautiful, and they both I think enjoyed the day, so I think that's important. And it was a very family-oriented day, which was important to them at the time. If you look at Ashford Castle, they've had they've had a lot actually of big celebrity weddings there. Pierce Brosnan got married there, and they had a marquee in the grounds, and Shane Fallon from Westlack got married there, and they had a marquee in the grounds for that as well.
But a lot of celebs go abroad too, don't they?
Yes, I mean, I think for international celebrities going abroad, especially France and Italy are very popular for them. Eva Longoria married Tony Parker in a castle just outside Paris.
That wedding was fabulous, by the way.
It was amazing wedding, yes. Katie and Tom got married in Italy.
Those weddings were very pricey wherever they got married, whether it was in a modern hotel like this, the castle, or abroad. But for the normal person sitting at home who doesn't have their kind of money, what are the options? Like, what's the cheapest option maybe, or does it depend on what you do?
It really depends on what people want to do. So I mean, if, say for example, if people have booked a few years ago and now they're coming up to their wedding now, that maybe there would have been a minimum spend when they signed the contract 3 years ago, maybe look back at that, talk to your hotel, talk to your venue and see, is there a way that I can cut down on something? And also look at your menu costs, your number of guests, the bar options.
Now, you were telling me earlier on, the cool new recessionista way to have your wedding is to do it in a restaurant.
Restaurants are becoming really, really popular as well, because a lot of restaurants you'll find will seat maybe between 70 to 100 guests. So the big thing would be to take out a restaurant for the day or the evening and just have your own little private party there.
So there you have it. Whether you blow all your cash on a castle or have an intimate dinner in a restaurant, this year pretty much anything goes.